Hello everyone. In the last lecture we have studied three-phase diagram in terms of void ratio. Okay. In this lecture we are going to study the three-phase diagram in terms of porosity. So this is the soil mass. Okay. This is mass of solid, this is mass of water, and this is air. Okay. So the complex soil we have converted into a three-phase system, which is easy to understand. So okay, now what is porosity? Porosity is nothing but volume of voids upon total volume of a soil. Okay, so when we go for void ratio, that is volume of voids upon volume of solids. Okay, in last session what we did is that we assume volume of solid as unity. Okay, so we want to express this diagram in terms of porosity. So now, as in the denominator this is total volume of a soil, we will assume that the total volume of a soil is unity. So it will become like this: N volume of voids divided by total volume divided by 1, that is nothing but a unity. So we got N is equal to volume of void. Okay, so total volume is 1, so I can write it like this. Okay, this total volume is 1. After that, N is equal to volume of voids, that is nothing but the porosity. So I can write it like this, N. So out of this void, some part is occupied by air and some part is occupied by water. So it can be written like this: Na, okay, and some part by water. So it is Nw. About mass of air, we know that the mass of air is negligible. So Ma is equal to 0. Now we have to express this mass of water and mass of solids in terms of void ratio. Okay, so let us consider rho s is equal to ms divided by Vs. Vs is here volume of solid. So we want to find out this volume of solid. Okay, so for that what I have to do? I have to, this is the total volume. So if I deduct this porosity from this total volume, I can get the volume of solids. So that's why rho s is equal to ms divided by Vs, that is 1 minus n. Okay, so if we want to find out ms, it can be simply written as rho s into 1 minus n. As we know that G is equal to rho s by rho w. Okay, so rho s is equal to G multiplied by rho w. So ms is equal to G multiplied by rho w into 1 minus n. That is nothing but the mass of solid, and it can be written here. Now mass of water. For mass of water, we know that rho w is equal to mw divided by Vw, isn't it? We know that degree of saturation, that is nothing but SR, is volume of water divided by volume of void. Okay, so volume of water becomes S multiplied by volume of void. But as we know that volume of void is nothing but this N. So that's why mw is equal to rho w multiplied by Vw. Okay, it can be simply written as rho w multiplied by S multiplied by volume of voids and this volume of voids is nothing but n. Okay, so this is mass of water. Okay, so it will be like rho w multiplied by s multiplied by n. Okay, so if you see this three-phase diagram, we have expressed almost all of these phases in terms of porosity. Mass of water is expressed in terms of porosity, mass of solids is also expressed in porosity, void are also expressed in terms of porosity. Okay, so we will derive some formulas from this. Okay, okay, E is equal to volume of voids upon volume of solids. So here volume of voids is n and volume of solids is nothing but 1 minus this n, that is nothing but the volume of solids. So 1 minus n. So this is the formula which is we have derived previously, but we have once again confirmed it from this diagram. Secondly, we can have is rho, that is nothing but the mass upon volume. Okay, so total mass of a soil will be consist of mass of water and mass of solids. So G multiplied by rho w into 1 minus n plus rho w s multiplied by n. The total volume of a soil is 1. Okay, whether you write it or whether you do not write it, it has no meaning. So I will simply erase it. Okay, so we got rho is equal to G multiplied by rho w 1 minus n plus rho w into s into n. Okay, so this is the formula for soil density. Okay, the next is rho sach, that is nothing but mass density of a soil in case of a saturated condition. So if the soil is saturated, then degree of a saturation will be 1. Okay, so we can simply write it like this: G multiplied by rho w 1 minus n plus rho w into n, because degree of saturation will be having value 1. Okay, so this is the third formula we got, that is rho saturated, as simple as it is. So after that, the fourth one is rho d. Rho d is nothing but the ms, mass of solids upon total volume. Okay, so when the soil is in totally dry condition, what will happen? The degree of saturation will be 0 and air content will be 1. Okay, so in this term, if we are going to put S is equal to 0, this term is eliminated. Okay, so rho d will become G multiplied by rho w multiplied by 1 by n. Okay, so this is a simple formula for dry density of a soil mass. Okay, so these are the 4 formulas we have derived, and we have to derive one last formula, that is rho dash, that is submerged mass density. And so rho dash is equal to rho saturated minus rho w. Okay, so we have previously derived the formula for rho dash, that is G multiplied by rho w 1 minus n plus rho w multiplied by n. Degree of saturation is 1 minus rho w. Okay, so this is the very simple formula depending on its definition. So we will take rho w out, that is most common term. Okay, so G is in multiplication, multiplied by 1 minus n, rho w is common, plus n minus 1. Okay, again if we want to simplify this, rho W G minus Gn plus n minus 1. Okay, so rho W G minus 1 minus n and G minus 1. Okay, so rho W is equal to G minus 1 is taken common. Okay, so it will become 1 minus n. Okay, so this is rho dash. Okay, so this is the submerged mass density of water when the soil is in saturated condition. Okay, so this is rho dash. So in total we have derived 5 formulas from this 3-phase diagram in terms of porosity. I have already said for civil engineering void ratio is important. Okay, so normally whenever we are solving the problems we will use the equation that are derived from 3-phase diagram in terms of void ratio, not porosity. But in case if you need, then you should know these formulas. Next part is relation between void ratio and water content. So this is the volume of a soil which is simplified into a 3-phase diagram. Okay, so this is volume of air, volume of water, volume of solid. This is mass of air which is equal to 0. Okay, so next is we want to find out mass of water. Okay, so rho W is equal to mass of water upon volume of water. Okay, so mass of water is equal to rho W multiplied by VW. Okay, so MW is equal to rho W multiplied by VW. Then after that, mass of solids rho S is equal to MS by Vs, isn't it? But we know that G is equal to rho S by rho W. Okay, so that's why MS is equal to rho S into Vs. So MS is equal to rho S will become G into rho W multiplied by Vs. Okay, so that's why MS is equal to G into rho W into Vs. Okay, now what is water content? What is water content? Water content is nothing but mass of water divided by mass of solids, isn't it? So mass of water is rho W into VW. Okay, and mass of solids is rho W into G multiplied by Vs. So this rho W and this rho W will get cancelled. Okay, so we will get VW into G into Vs. But as we know that degree of saturation is equal to volume of water upon volume of voids, isn't it? So volume of water will be S into volume of void. So this can be replaced by this term, isn't it? So S multiplied by volume of voids divided by G into Vs. Now the volume of voids divided by volume of solids is nothing but the void ratio. So that's why W is equal to S by G multiplied by E. Okay, so this is the relation between the water content, degree of saturation, void ratio and specific gravity of solids. Okay, so this is the very basic equation. If the soil is totally saturated, then we can simply write it like W is equal to E by G. Okay, so this is one of the formula we got, that is nothing but E is equal to Wg by SR, or Wg is equal to E into SR. Okay, so this is the relation between water content, void ratio and degree of saturation. Okay. So next part is expression of mass density in terms of void ratio. So that rho is equal to G plus ES multiplied by rho W divided by 1 plus E. But as we know that E is equal to Wg by S. Okay, so this is known to us. If we replace this E and this E by Wg by S, we get rho is equal to G plus Wg multiplied by rho W divided by 1 plus E, that is Wg by S. Okay, so this is the formula for mass density of soil. Okay, if we want to express this in terms of unit weight or unit weight of a soil, it can be simply written as G plus Wg into gamma W divided by 1 plus Wg by S. Okay, so whatever be the formula in terms of density, that can be expressed in terms of unit weight. Okay, and this is applicable to the all of the formulas whatever we have derived previously. In previous lecture I have actually not expressed this in previous lecture I have not expressed this formula in terms of unit weight. Okay, but they can be expressed, and we have to just replace this rho W by gamma W. Okay, next after that, if suppose the soil is fully saturated, rho sat, in that case this degree of saturation will become 1. So this formula will become G plus Wg multiplied by rho W divided by 1 plus Wg, as simple as it is. Okay, after that rho submerge or rho dash. For that what we will do, rho sat minus rho W. Okay, so after simplifying this, G plus Wg multiplied by rho W divided by 1 plus Wg minus rho W into 1 plus Wg divided by 1 plus Wg. Okay, so we will simplify it again. Okay. So rho dash is equal to G multiplied by rho W plus Wg into rho W minus rho W minus rho W Wg divided by 1 plus Wg. Okay, so again rho dash, rho W into G, rho W into G. So this and this term will get cancelled, and we will get rho w into g minus 1 divided by 1 plus wg. Okay, so this is the another formula for submerged mass density. Okay, in a case of when the soil is in a dry condition, that is nothing but this rho d. Okay, what is the formula of rho d? ms by v. Okay, so and when the soil is totally dry, the degree of saturation will be 0. So as this term will get eliminated. Okay, and there will be only g into rho w. Okay, so g into rho w divided by 1 plus g, that can be written as 1 plus wg. Okay, so this is the another formula we got. Okay, so in total we got additional formulas like this one is there, g plus wg divided by 1 plus wg by s multiplied by rho w. For rho saturated we got this formula. For submerged mass density we got this formula. Okay, and for dry density we got g into rho w divided by 1 plus wg. Okay, last part, the relation between dry mass density and percentage air voids. Okay, so this is the three-phase diagram. I have shown the volumes here. This is mass of air which is negligible, so that's why it is 0. We know that W is equal to mass of water divided by mass of solids. It is known to us. So mass of water will become W into ms. Okay, so it can be simply written here, W multiplied by ms. Now the total volume of a soil is nothing but the volume of solid plus volume of water plus volume of air. Okay, so we can write it, V is equal to volume of solids plus volume of water plus volume of air. Okay, dividing by V on both sides, we will get 1 Vs by V plus Vw by V plus Va by V. Okay, so volume of air divided by total volume of a soil is nothing but Na. Okay, so if we want to simplify this again, then as we know that Va by V is Na. Okay, so 1 minus Na is equal to volume of solids divided by total volume plus volume of water divided by total volume. Okay, so now we know that rho s is equal to ms by Vs. Okay, so Vs is equal to ms divided by rho s. This rho s can be simply written as g multiplied by rho w. Okay, so it will become ms into g multiplied by rho w. Okay, so 1 minus Na, okay, ms divided by g into rho w divided by total volume V, isn't it? Now volume of water. So rho W is equal to mW by VW. Okay, now for VW we know that mass of water has to be divided by rho W. Okay, but here mass of water is W multiplied by Ms divided by rho W. So simply instead of volume of water we can write this term, that is W into Ms divided by rho W plus W into Ms divided by rho W divided by V, isn't it? So now 1 minus Na as simple as it is. Okay, Ms by V is rho D divided by G into rho W. Here also same, Ms by V is rho D into W divided by rho W. Okay, what we got at last is 1 minus Na. We can take out this rho D and rho W common, so rho D and rho W is taken common. Okay, so this is 1 by G plus W. Again, if we want to simplify this, then 1 minus Na rho D by rho W 1 plus Wg by G. Okay, so if we want to find out rho D, then simply 1 minus Na into rho W into G divided by 1 plus Wg. Okay, so this is the formula for dry mass density of a soil. Okay, so suppose the soil is fully saturated. In that case, Na percentage air voids will be equal to 0. So this term is eliminated. Okay, so rho D, dry density of a soil in saturated condition, rho D sat will be rho W into G divided by 1 plus Wg. Okay, so this is the another formula we have here. Okay, so this is the relation between dry mass density and percentage air voids. Okay, so this is the last part of the derivations. Okay, after that we have to see the various methods for determination of water content, specific gravities and mass density. Okay, so the next part will be theoretical, and after that we are going to see the various numericals based on this chapter. So thank you. This is the end of lecture today. Whatever will be the further part we will see in the